Thank you very much, guys. Indeed, I'm standing here with Nukeduck and Upset after their win. It must be a relief for you guys to win against Misfits, right, Nukeduck?
Yeah, it was very relieving. We really want to make playoffs, you know, so it was a super important win against a team that is in the same place in the standings as us. So yeah, this wins everything. Obviously,
and Upset, I mean, I think Tristana here was a very decisive pick in this match, specifically because Hans played her a lot and you play her a lot. What do you think it was important for you to get her in that match?
I think Tristana was pretty important for me because it's like a big comfort pick and we had some rough weeks and our performance wasn't as good as expected on stage. So having Tristana and the comfort and maybe the team knows how to play around it well as well helped a lot, I think, in the game.
And talking more about the picks, Nukeduck, you picked Rise. What do you think about the pick since the recent changes on the new patch with the ult and the stopwatch?
Yeah, I think right now you have to be a bit more like creative to play Rise. Like his strong point is still, you know, like his laning phase. And then later into game now you can't just like run it down one lane and get pressure like that. So you have to kind of play with the team and use the ulti well.
Well, Upset, I'm going to come back to you on that because you seem really more confident during this game. What were you missing before that you had today on stage?
I think before I did like at least one mistake per game that was like quite big for the team and that I usually wouldn't do, I guess. So I was kind of feeling pressure to like, oh shit, I did a mistake. I hope I don't do it again. And this maybe kind of snowballed. And today I went in with a different mindset with like no regrets and we just play and we see what happens, and I think this kind of helped.
And it's this mindset who got you player of the game today. How are you happy about it?
I mean, is it my first player of the game?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's nice, I guess. Feels good, man.
Yeah, and Nukeduck, do you have any words of wisdom for him to like gain confidence on stage? Because it seems you were in a similar situation last year, performing on scrims, not especially on stage. How can you help him?
I mean, I try to tell him all the time, like, don't like read like what people are writing, don't talk about what people are writing. Like, he doesn't really listen to me, but yeah, I'm trying to help him.
And I want to talk about that 28-minute team fight on the top lane where you went full ham actually on Misfits. What gave you the confidence and who made the call to go on them like that?
I mean, I think it was kind of a team thing. We were all just screaming, chase, 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 get him. But I think actually my problem wasn't maybe that I was too passive in the other games. It was that I was trying to make too many plays or stuff like this and flashing in too much. So actually in this team fight, it was more like about looking exactly what threats they have and not like getting too ahead of myself because I really wanted to flash in earlier in this fight, but I didn't.
And it worked pretty well for you guys. One last question for you. You must feel some pressure because I think many people had high expectations on Schalke at the beginning of the split. Do you feel like what people think in general makes you perform better or worse? Nukeduck.
Yeah, I think we have high expectations, but it's not that much like what people are saying about us. It's more like the project is like we have to reach playoffs. That's like our minimum goal, you know. And if you don't reach it, it's basically a failure. So yeah, that's where the pressure is coming from.
Yeah, and also I think we had like a lot of problems in the start maybe where our improvement wasn't as fast as it could be because I was sick too and stuff like this happened. So it was kind of like we didn't have the best start, and then when we start losing, it puts more pressure on us that we at least reach playoffs because this is, yeah, like Nukeduck said already, our minimum goal.
Well, today was a convincing win, and I hope you guys can bounce back on that for the upcoming weeks. And that's all for us on this side of the stage. Congratulations, guys, again.
Thank you.
And now we're going to send it back to Shox and Dracos for the EU LCS post-game lobby.